What's good, fellas? This is Trey. Welcome to this presentation. Today we're going to talk about the most attractive qualities you must demonstrate when you approach a woman. Okay? I'm going to give you the qualities that Mystery has given us. Mystery is a creator of the Mystery Method. This is one of the godfathers of the pickup industry, of this art of picking up women. And he gave us 5 attraction triggers. Okay, and I've actually ingrained these qualities into my beingness so I come off as naturally attractive when I communicate to a woman. I don't have to think about it. I just make sure that I be this character that I've designed for myself, which I keep telling y'all in these videos. Work on your character, build a attractive character, build the most attractive version of yourself. So when you go out and approach a woman, all you have to do is just be you. But you need to design yourself into an attractive version of yourself so that it's easy to pick up women. It's easy to get women when you are attractive, when you're demonstrating attractive qualities. So I'm going to give you these qualities, and you want to demonstrate these to the best of your ability when you're communicating to a woman. And you do this, it's subtle. It's not like you brag about it or force it on a woman. You just be subtle about it. The first one is pre-selection. Pre-selection says that you are already pre-selected by other women. Okay, we want to take it a step further. You want to demonstrate that you are pre-selected by other women sexually. So you have to give off the vibe when you're talking to women. You have to give off the vibe that you're already having sex with other women. Okay, you have to give off the vibe that you are in abundance, right? So how do you give off that vibe? Well, think about it. A guy who is in abundance with women, who's having sex all the time, how would he be around women? He would be relaxed, right? He'd be relaxed. He'd be chill. He wouldn't be thirsty all over her. He'd be chill. He'd be laid back. He wouldn't be so quick to get her number or so quick to, make a move. He would just kind of be, it's almost like he would just be like screening her, like looking at her like this, like, okay, tell me more. The vibe is like, yeah, you're cute, but what else do you got going on? Like I already got all these women that I'm having sex with. Like, what do you bring to the table that they don't? That's the vibe. That's pre-selection. So it's not like you tell her, hey, I have a bunch of women that I'm having sex with. No, you show that in your body language, in the way you carry yourself, in the way you talk. You slow down your speech. You wouldn't be speaking so fast, okay? You wouldn't be so locked into the conversation. You'd probably be looking around, maybe like, I don't know if you have my attention yet, Like the vibe is just detached. You're detached from the outcome, okay? You're self-amusing. You're saying the shit you want to say. You're doing the shit you want to do, okay? And she needs to come into your vibe, come into your frame. You're not resisting anything. Right? You're not interacting with her trying not to get rejected. Like that's something we need to look at. Like we as men, we as beasts, if you're part of this group, you're designing yourself into a beast. You're taking it to the next level. Look, a beast is not afraid of rejection. He accepts rejection as part of the game. He's okay with it. Okay? He's not resisting it. He accepts it as a part of life. What's that going to do? That will allow you to be more grounded. That will allow you to hold your frame. That will allow you to, not break character, because you're not trying to get validation. You're not trying to get, anything from her. You're actually screening her. You're qualifying her. Okay, that's the vibe. But she's looking for that guy. She's looking for the high value guy, the highest value guy she can get. And she's looking at those subtleties, right? She's picking up on those subtleties subconsciously. Okay, so you want to demonstrate them as much as you can. So demonstrate the vibe of a man who's pre-selected, right? A man who's pre-selected, who gets women, he doesn't go around saying, hey, I get women, I get women. You could just tell, because he's just more relaxed. He's just more chill. He's not so attached to, the opinion of others, of women. He's not attached to validation. He's not so thirsty, you know what I mean? He's just like, yo, if it happens, it happens, right? But he's still proactive though. Like he'll still, if he sees an attractive woman, he'll still approach, right? At least, because you have to at least get the communication going. But once the communication is going, he's flowing with it. You know, he's not what you call it. He's not in scarcity. He's not like desperate for some pussy. Like he's just like, okay, you could be an addition to the team. You know, that's the mentality. That's the vibe. But that's what she wants. That's the kind of guy she goes for. That's the kind of guy that she's attracted to. They may tell you otherwise, but we look at what she responds to, not what she says. Okay. So pre-selection. The second one is leader of men. You want to demonstrate that you are a leader. You want to demonstrate that you are alpha, okay? In the sense that you're not a pushover, man. You make shit happen. You make decisions. You're decisive. You move things forward, okay? You're willing to take the lead and possibly be wrong, knowing that you can handle whatever comes up. You know, sometimes you may make a decision or make a move that might not be the best move, but you're the type of man that can handle it. Like, if it doesn't go perfectly, so what? I can handle the situation, right? Like, if we decide to go to a date to the park and it starts raining, okay, no big deal. There's a coffee shop over there. Let's just go in a coffee shop, right? You don't start down yourself. Man, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring you here. I shouldn't have. But no, you made the decision. Okay, things happen. It rained. Let's go. You know, you can get on with it, right? You're a leader. Like you lead, you move things forward, and you don't get caught up in shit. You're not overly emotional. You're just intelligent. You're logical. Okay, you move forward. You make shit happen. Leader of men. Okay, but you know, leader of men. It basically what that's saying is you're just a leader, right? You're a powerful leader, right? Because men will not follow you if you have no strength or no confidence or whatever. No man's gonna follow you, and a woman's not gonna follow you either. But if you look at these qualities, we'll go into more. But if you look at them, these are from nature, right? Like these are like animalistic attraction triggers. Like if you think about if we were back in the day, in the caveman days, she would go with the guy who already has women because that would signal to her he must have resources. She would go with the guy who's a leader of men because that shows her that he has influence and power and he can get shit. He can make shit happen because he has, people who will listen to him, right? So so now we see, from a natural point of view or from, evolutionary point of view, why those triggers are powerful. Those triggers are still within our DNA. Even though we're in new times, you'll still, if you pay attention, you'll see women still respond to these qualities if you demonstrate them. Okay, so pre-selection, leader of men. The next one is healthy emotions. You want to demonstrate to the woman that you are healthy emotionally, meaning you're not like reactive or a drama queen or insecure or, needy. Like you're not weak, man. You got to show her that you're strong. You got to show her that you are grounded, that you have been through shit. You're not a man that's sitting in just sitting around, just not doing anything. You're a man that's out there living, challenging yourself, going after challenges. Like, you know what I mean? You're actually living, Or in the back in the day, it would be you're the man that's actually out hunting. Okay? She doesn't want the guy that's staying at home all the time, that has no skills, that has no, no experience and shit like that. That guy she can't rely on that man to protect her. She wants the man that has battle scars, that's out living, that's out doing shit, because she can see it in his eyes that he can handle life, he can handle tension, okay? So she feels safe with him, okay? But she also needs to know that he's not gonna go crazy on her, you know what I mean? He's not like super emotional or can't handle his emotions or easily triggered or insecure. She can't trust that, man. She needs a man that's stable emotionally, because a lot of times these women, they're unstable emotionally. Like, let's just be honest. Okay, and so you can't have two people in a relationship that are unstable emotionally. Like, someone has to bring order. You have to bring order to her emotions. She's an emotional creature, man. And what will attract her to you is when you demonstrate that you can bring order to her emotions. Being an emotional being is not bad. It's just bad when there's no order. So that's where you come in. You bring the order. So the emotion doesn't lead to chaos, doesn't lead to destruction. Okay? So that's healthy emotions. The next one is protector of loved ones. So you want to demonstrate that you are the type of man that will protect those you love. You will protect her, right? She needs to see when you're with her, she needs to get the idea, get the vibe that if something was to go down, you would step up and defend her, right? You're not the type of guy that when shit goes down, you're the first to run. You know, she doesn't want a guy she doesn't want you to be like the guy that would like sacrifice her and shit. Like, no, she needs to know that you're the guy that would defend her and put your life on the line. You know, somehow give off that vibe. It may be the way you look. It may just be your body language, the way how you talk. You got to give off the vibe of, I am not afraid of confrontation. I am not afraid to defend those I love, right? I'm the type of guy that will step up, okay? This triggers attraction in her, right? Basically what you're doing here, you're triggering all the things that let her know this guy would be a good man. You know, like he would be a good man for me. Like he can handle me. He could take care of me. And not just me, he could take care of my child too. That's what you want to trigger in her, because that's what turns her on. It's not like a logical thing where you need to, you know, follow the rules. No, you need to trigger her DNA. You need to trigger her biology. Trigger her emotionally. She needs to feel things. You can't explain shit to her. She needs to feel things. Okay, what's the next one? We got pre-selection, we got leader of men, we got healthy emotions, we got protector of loved ones. The last one is successful risk taker. She needs to know that you are the type of man who will go out and get resources, who will go out and increase the income of the household, who will go out and make the quality of life for everyone around you better, who will go out and amass more territory, who will go out and solve the problems that come up, who will go out and handle the challenges. She needs to know that you will take initiative and move things forward. You will allow the relationship to evolve. You will allow the lifestyle to evolve. She doesn't want a guy who's on a decline. She doesn't want a guy who's afraid of life. She doesn't want a guy who stays in his comfort zone, is boring, you know, just super boring and shit like that. She wants a guy who's adventurous. Right? You don't have to be super extreme or anything, but she needs to know that you can step outside your comfort zone and make some shit happen. She needs to know that you can step into tension and stay grounded. And she will test you to see where you're at with this. That's where the shit tests come in. If you show weakness in these areas that I just said, you're going to get shit tested, man. She needs to see where you stand in these areas. Right? She needs to see where you stand in regards to pre-selection. She needs to see where you stand in regards to leader of men. She needs to see where you stand, healthy emotions, protector of loved ones, successful risk taker, right? She needs to see where you stand. She's sizing you up against these other men. So you want to demonstrate these qualities when you're communicating to women, right? Just have them in the back of your head. I'm not saying you got to be always thinking about it 24/7. Just know that these are the qualities that they're seeking at a DNA level. That's what we're going for. We're trying to trigger emotions and feelings. We're not here to logically explain anything to these women. If you trigger the right emotions, she will give you proximity. She will give you the time of day. She will come in your direction if you trigger these emotions. You know, and then the next step further would be, okay, now once you've triggered attraction in her, now you start to talk to her and stuff, you'll get to know her personality, and now this is where the seduction comes into play, because now you start attracting her based on her personality. Okay, it starts off as DNA wise, right? Like, for example, when we see a beautiful woman, she's triggering us biologically. We have no control over that. We're like, man, she looks good. Okay, but now if she really wants to seduce us, if she starts showing that she has the same interests as us, the same values, the same morals and stuff like that, now we're like really into her. So it's the same thing. We need to trigger these DNA attraction triggers in the woman first, and then she'll start giving us the time of day. She'll start coming in our direction. Now we can get to know her and demonstrate, you know, these other qualities that she's looking for personality wise. Okay? So once again, I'll just recap. Pre-selection, you want to demonstrate that you pre-selected by other women sexually. You want to demonstrate leader of men. You want to demonstrate leadership qualities, your ability to lead, lead and influence. Healthy emotions, you want to demonstrate that you're stable emotionally and you're not overly reactive or insecure, any of that shit, needy, none of that. Successful risk taker, you have the ability to step into the unknown, take the initiative, be decisive, step outside your comfort zone, and move things forward, right? You're not gonna stay stagnant or be on a decline. You're the type of man who's moving forward, making shit happen. I think I said, okay, successful risk taker, and then protector of loved ones. So you need to demonstrate that you will protect her. And if you were to have children together, you would protect the child. You protect your loved ones. You protect your family. You protect your friends. You're not a pussy. You're not going to bow down for anybody or none of that shit. Okay, and then, let me make sure I hit all of them. Pre-selection, leader of men, successful risk taker, healthy emotions, and protector of loved ones. Yeah, so I hit all 5. Okay, so you want to internalize these qualities or embody these qualities. I'm telling you, you start demonstrating these qualities when you communicate to women. The more you can demonstrate these qualities, the more attractive you'll become. The art of it is figuring out how you demonstrate these qualities. Okay, there's different ways. I do it through my archetype, do it through my communication, my body language, the decisions I make in the interaction, my choice of words, the frame I create, right? The tone of my voice, right? My code, my values, all of these things communicate. It's your beingness. It's not about what you have. It's who you're being, the character you're being in the interaction. She's sizing up your character. Who is this guy? What is he about? Can he raise the quality of my life and really be a man in my life? Or is he just trying to get some pussy? All right? So look, if you're watching this and you are interested in getting really good at approaching women, okay, that's my shit. Okay, that's what I specialize in. If you want to get good at approaching women, if you want to eliminate the fear of approaching women, if you want to develop unbreakable, solid confidence, grounded masculinity, you want to start picking up women at will, join the Unbreakable Beast program. This is a 45-day program. I give you specific action steps to take that's going to build up your confidence and eliminate your fear. Your approach anxiety is going to eliminate that. It's going to eliminate the fear of rejection, the fear of judgment. All these things are going to dissolve and you're going to become a beast, okay? And you just put that energy out there. I'm going to show you how to approach these women, right? And how to start getting some numbers, how to start getting some dates, and how to start creating abundance. Get your dating life handled once and for all. This is how I did it, through cold approach pickup. There's different ways that people teach. I teach you cold approach pickup. If you want to become a master, it's a 45-day program. I coach you one-on-one. All right, we're getting on coaching calls every single week. I'm giving you action steps on a daily basis. I'm holding you accountable. I'm guiding you in the right direction. Okay, and I'm going to turn you to an unbreakable beast. Okay, rock solid confidence, grounded masculinity, and the ability to attract women at will. The program's $1,000, 45 days. By the end of the 45 days, you will be an unbreakable beast. Okay? If you're interested, hit me up. I'll give you the details. Thanks for watching. Peace.